Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, today we're going to talk about this great stock, Alibaba. So, you would have known that last year around October, November, there have been a lot of things that have happened with Alibaba, with Jack Ma going and talking in an open forum, and that led to a cascading effect on the stock of Alibaba with a lot of clampdown from the Chinese government, and the story is still continuing. But recently, the stock has actually started to move upwards. So I thought it's a good time to try and evaluate the stock and see if really the shares are going to go up. Should you invest in Alibaba and all of that? So we're going to talk about all of that today, so that all you guys investors have a clearer picture on whether you should actually be investing in this particular company. So before we jump in, as usual, please like my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Please smash that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Please comment on my videos so that I know what exactly you're looking at, and I can then craft out a video based on what you're actually looking at. And also share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my insights, and from my videos. So without further ado, let's dive in. So as you know, before I start, I talk about my ebook. This ebook is on my journey as an entrepreneur. It's titled Six-Figure Corporate Job to Master Entrepreneur. So in this ebook, I've spoken about the time back in 2010 when I quit my six-figure globetrotting corporate job. So it talks about the preparation I took before I jumped in, the challenges I faced, and how I overcame those challenges. Now, I'm quite sure a lot of you who are working full-time day jobs would be looking to becoming an entrepreneur. So with that in mind, I've put down 3 worksheets, essentially to gauge your mind as to how prepared you are for that journey. So you have to answer certain questions, get certain points, and you will know where you stand towards the end. The cool thing is I've taken this particular worksheet as a test as well, with mindset that I had back in 2010, and you would know how much I scored. You would also know how successful I am today as an entrepreneur with 2 companies, one in Singapore, the other one in India, and representations in the US market. Now, the greatest thing about this ebook is that it's available to you for totally free of charge. It's available on my website. The URL is flashing on the screen. I'll put the URL in the description box below. Click on it, go to the page, put down your name and email address, and the link to download the ebook will be emailed for your inbox. I hope you like the ebook. Do give me your honest feedback. Now, let's jump into the world of Alibaba. So what's the good news in Alibaba today? So on August 3rd, Alibaba reported a 22% rise in quarterly profit. Revenue increased 46% to $31.9 billion. It had 1.18 billion annual active customers during the 12 months that ended on June 30th, up from 45 million from the previous quarter. It reported 939 million mobile active users, up from 14 million. Everything is good, positive news. It also increased its share buyback program by 5 billion, from 5 billion to $15 billion. Its cloud computing revenue increased 20% to $2.49 billion. The result came after a negative response to earnings in May of this year. Alibaba stock gapped down to on May 13 after the company missed their Q4 earning expectations. But revenue growth accelerated for the 4th straight quarter, soaring to 77% from 77% or to 77% at about $28.6 billion. So everything good that has been happening in the last quarter. Now, let's try and analyze the stock. So fundamentally, it is hard to find a company with a more impressive track record of growth than Alibaba. The company has a 5-year annualized earning growth rate of 29%. Expectations were high for Alibaba's single-day annual shopping event in November, China's biggest shopping day. The company didn't disappoint. This is last year, as sales nearly doubled from the year ago period to $74 billion. Alibaba's composite rating of 45 on a scale of 1 to 99, with 99 being the highest, has been hurt by sluggish price performance in recent months. But for a mega cap stock, Alibaba continues to deliver impressive growth. Very, very true, and you've seen the figures in the previous slide. For its current fiscal year 2021, Alibaba is expected to earn $9.21 a share, down 7% compared to 2021. But growth is expected to ramp up to 23 to 23% to $10.91 billion dollars. So, per share. So that's the opportunity that the stock has. Now let's technically see where the stock, what is the stock doing? A 36% pullback for Alibaba stock in the second half of 2018 shook out a lot of sellers in the stock, and ultimately served to reset the base count. So 2018, if you remember, a lot of people actually sold the stock. After a heavy volume breakout for Alibaba stock in late November 2019, the Corona stock market crash brought sellers into the stock. But Alibaba, formerly a member of the IBD's long-term leaders portfolio, sold out of a 24-week consolidation in July. So if you look at the graph, now this particular graph I took yesterday when I was preparing this presentation, so the rates may differ. So you see, it's actually sold in November 2019. Last year, Alibaba broke out of a flat base with a 268.10 buy point during the week ended August 28th. It rallied for a bit, then started to pull back with a broad market. A few flat base formed with a 299.10 buy point. But an early entry was seen where Alibaba stock would actually be, it went up in September 30th, on September 30th. So if you look at the graph, it's been doing pretty well lately. So it's on a recovery. It's likely to grow, and this is a great stock anyway. So if you look at the relative strength RS of Alibaba stock, so the relative strength line is starting to point upwards after a long period of underperformance. An upward sloping relative line means the stock is outperforming the S&P 500. A downward sloping line means the stock is lagging behind the S&P 500. So Alibaba broke out over a trend line on October 7 and cleared the 150 level, giving an aggressive entry. The trend line was drawn by connecting the stock's recent highs, starting with its late June high of 230.89. Alibaba gapped above its 50-day moving average early October on Monday, this particular Monday. Another buy signal. If the stock can hold gains and start trading sideways above the 50-day line, it could pave the way for another upside breakout. So the stock, which basically is going up, its 200-day moving average currently around 250 is really another potential resistance levels to watch for. So to summarize, you may want to go in for this particular stock because it's on if you've seen my videos on momentum investing, it has that momentum. It's going upwards, and hence it's likely to be beneficial as an investor. So you potentially can go in with this particular stock. But do keep a very strong eye on this stock. So I would, to guide you towards momentum investing, I would also link you to the video which I did yesterday on calculation of momentum investing. That will be useful for you. You may want to do that particular same calculation, which is a 10-day calculation from John Murphy's analogy. So you may want to do that on your own. I put the formula in the presentation as well for Alibaba stock. So I'll put the link to that video on the card above. Go take a look at it. I'm sure you will be that video will be useful to you. So well, thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me. As you know, my name is Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital technology marketing leader with over 20 years of global experience. I'll put on my LinkedIn URL in the description box below. Click on it. Go check out my LinkedIn profile. If you like it, send me an invite. I usually accept most invites. As a profession, I work with clients where I try and solve their business, marketing, technological, investment challenges. If you or your company is looking to engaging me as a consultant in your company or startup, you could drop me a line on LinkedIn, or you could write to me in the contact page of my website. I'll put down the link to the contact page of my website in the description box below. Then we can communicate and see how we can work together, how I can help you. So yeah, so finally, before I go, one final request. Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell, please comment on my videos, and please share my videos. So until next time, stay safe and stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.